Hello everyone, welcome back to Fableheim and Age of Wonders 4. Today, Ikit claims his victory and completes his experimentation against the blessed world. Only 3 opponents remain, and the threat of a seal's victory has been crushed. The next one in line is Sandhild, who needs 34 turns at her current rate, but the B team is on the path to stopping her. We're going from the underground here, as a true Skaven would, by finally taking over the Kingdom of Darkness. If you've enjoyed the series as it reaches its climax, feel free to like the video. It does help out the channel. Now, Secrets of the Archmages has been announced. Got a nice little announcement video, and by the time this video goes live, we will have had the first dev stream that I will have covered, so if you're interested, go talk about that. So far, all I know is like the overview, which looks promising. I was a little worried about a story pack. This will be Age of Wonders 4's first story pack, so usually there's a ruler or a new culture that's like highlighting the expansion, but this is the first time there isn't. Instead, there are 6 new tomes and a bunch of story stuff. So that's exciting. And I was right. I was right. For the Reavers, they're splitting them into 2 subcultures. The Imperial Reavers are basically an expansion of the current iteration of what it means to be a Reaver right now. So if you enjoy the Reaver playstyle, it's not going away. You'll just have to be a true empire, you know? Wow, he left it open right here. Hello, would you like to die? I'm a little busy, though. And, yeah. I shall trespass, I don't care. Go this way. Yes, very good. Give him no quarter. The other subculture is called the Federate Reaver. I think I'm saying that right. Kind of like a federation or the Confederates. And it is a, dare I say, more peaceful variation. It's focused more on like vassals and alliances. So I'm not sure if it'll try and expand on the Cult of Tyranny's hostage mechanic. They tried to make it sound like it's a different playstyle. So, question mark? We'll see. To be determined, I guess. I'm sure they'll play the Reavers in the dev stream. And I'm sure it'll probably be the Federate Reavers as well. But here is the Warlord that we have unlocked. Again, for the Skaven, they do have elite, like heavily armored units like the Storm Vermin. And they do have Warlords. Actually, they are called Warlords. That lead the Skaven, but they're not this thick. And of course, we've seen this one before previously, but this is from the Rise and Ruin, and it has the very unique command spells that are very helpful. And he's okay himself. He's meant to be like a master of weapons, so he has a shock attack, but he also has polearm's first strike, and then he has like the shield's defense mode. It's a very interesting character. And it will make a great frontliner for us. I want to bring the doggo. He actually can kind of be like a pseudo-hero. Speaking of which, I think it is finally time to press the right of the Dreadnought button. All currently active units permanently gain +1 defense and +1 resistance. This, of course, also includes our heroes and Gautier and whatnot. And we'll be grabbing Quickening. We can now cast spells on the first turn of combats. This actually has crazy potential. Ridiculous potential. And we'll also go search spellcasting, which I probably should have gotten a while ago, but we have it now. You know, better late than never. Now, my plan We are taking over the Kingdom of Darkness. In one more turn, this will belong to us. And I think we will peacefully wait here. We'll use our martial ancestry to heal up. That's what it is, right? Our resourceful vigor, excuse me. Martial ancestry is reducing our upkeep. And then we'll be able to teleport all of these units over to the front line. I feel like instead of this Dragoon, I should have the Mage Lock. I probably deserve that. Or it deserves that, you know? The Reavers are kind of known just for their guns, so... we'll bring them with us to the ends. Okay. Everything's gonna hang out. Here, we have made the Pestilence for him, and we are also going to make the Book of Siegecraft for him. The Book of the Wallbreaker, excuse me. I don't have any rings. Haven't been making any. Shall we see what's cooking for our boy? I think it's only fair to give Wind Barrier to a dragon. This is 60% reduction against missile and ranged magic. For a dragon, that's pretty good. And we can give some Siege Resistance. The One Ring. Forged in Flames. Here we go. How a dragon wears a ring is beyond me, but I'm sure they collected plenty of them. So we are currently at war, of course, with Sandhild, where our focus is at. We will be declaring war on Klarak when the time comes. However, I am trying to bonk Thalor with Ikit Claw. Don't worry, I'll be cutting out the end turns after, I'm done yapping to you. Ikit is heading towards Thalor's capital, and my hope is that I can upset him enough that he will declare on me. Now, because he's at war with Sandhild and with Klarak, it's very unlikely that he will. Especially because I'm so close to his city. But he's threatened to declare on me a couple of times. And, well, there's no time quite like the present, you know what I'm saying? Picking up and putting down. And Klarak's capital is down here. I was debating on how we're going to get to Karak Angkul. And I think what I've decided is we're going to use these teleporters to bring over Deathwing and the Greyseer, and they're going to walk this way. I know I said that Ikit will personally end Klarak, but we're going to have so much fighting today that we're going to be sick of it by the end, so we'll just do a three-way assault and call it a day. On that note, the Mistwalkers are returning in 9 turns to reclaim their relic. I think for the first time in my life, I might acquiesce to them and give it back, because that just ends the event. The Black Chasm. Do I have to min-max this? I don't really want to. Well, I don't know why Sandhild did it this way, but congratulations, you're gonna die. Really isn't much more to say, I don't think. Also, we are probably going to declare... Yeah, I forgot this heals us too. Teleportation Mastery. Fair and balanced. We're probably going to... declare Unjustified on Thalor. And then we'll just do our major justification against Klarak, and that will maintain our plus 20 Imperium. Tricksy little hobbitses, you know what I'm saying? Alright, we have 2 warlords. They are both going to be in the thick of it. In the fray. I want to keep the doggo. We do have... Oh, no, we don't. Alright, Dragoon, I'm sorry. You're going to have to go. We need our warlords with their bone breakers. Probably fastest to go this way, although I'm going to have to build some more roads. Which doesn't... Oh yeah, also someone told me, or reminded me, you can shift-click to command 2 armies at the same time. It can cause problems with like where they position themselves, but they did add the ability to multi-click stacks. So maybe I'll try and use that more often to ease things here in the final stage of the video game. We are going to look around for his Spelljammer. I'm sure there is one. Honestly, Thalor might just be dead too. Like, I don't know where he is. Have you seen Thalor? I haven't seen him. Any reasonable person would be very concerned about Skaven being on their doorstep. Any one of them. Ah, Spineport can expand. We have a research guild here because it has a gazillion research nodes. And you know what? I'm kind of okay with that. I still don't have many SPI. Or magical materials. I'm also missing SPI here, but that's because I keep building on like water or lava nodes where I cannot build more. 9 turns? What is wrong with this? Oh. Well. I guess we don't need to go over that too much. Yeah. This is why they have all those research nodes. Okay, well, it's fine. We captured somebody. Oh, look at that. We are converting Arvik because it's funny. I don't know if we'll use him. I mean, we're 37 turns away from a new hero. So I doubt we're going to use them. Beast Wrangler is leaving in 1 turn. We care not for any of this. And I think we're bing chillin'. Bing chillin'. Thalor has located my stone spirit and has slain it. Thalor has a lot of his army over here, like along this river for some reason. I'm not sure I could tell you why, but he does. I mean, there could be a river standoff here. Who knows? As for Ikit Claw. Oh no. A vassal. We march upon the sun throne. Very soon, we shall destroy it. Unfortunately, Deathwing and crew are just going to be on a great adventure. I mean, I could have captured this, but I don't care. Now, as for where we're popping up, we could pop up here. Or here. This is more of a straight shot. I don't believe we can see anything inside of the Fey area. Which I'm excited to learn more about. The Fey. I think I said it in the previous episode, but I thought they were just gonna... They weren't really going to further expand on the Dual the Day stuff. Which is not the case. In Secrets of the Archmages, there's a Fey thingy. One of the realms. The 3. Alright, someone can correct me. I skimmed over it. I was excited, but I'm like, I'm going to learn all about this tomorrow. It's fine. I guess we go... I mean, we could go through here. There are roads. I really don't want to fight inside of the Fey area, though. We can help it. Yeah, we'll go in the water. We have fast embarkation. We're chilling. Bing chilling. Alright. The River of Souls is just building whatever it can. The Spelljammer can be reproduced. So the Black Chasm, formerly known as the Kingdom of Darkness. Honestly, not a horrible name change. Why is there a hut? Why? What? He had an underground adaptation, didn't he? He shouldn't have. Oh, whatever. What guild did he produce? Ah, the Merchant's Guild, my goat. A Merchant's Guild with two gold veins. Really? Huh. Old strategy cotton. I mean, I respect it. There's a tree here. Someone did comment that they felt they've been seeing a lot of dead trees lately. Which could be concerning. Not like in real life, but I mean in a... There's just been a lot of trees that are dead in the game, more so than living ones. I actually think we only have one living one in this playthrough. I don't think we care about this. We don't. And I'm pretty sure it comes from... Must be going through gold node. Sure. I'm pretty sure it came from an event, the World Seed thingy. Escape and Blight. Turn that off. How's it going? Got any nodes for me to capture? Not really. Okay. You wanna find a location for this? Turn this back on. Huh. Great. Perfect. Karak! Well done. Get some healing for your team. Resistant Crown of Accuracy. No. To make some more stuff for you. Wonder if I can make the good boots. Good boots. War party. Turn this off. The Knot Pit is our vassal. Oh yeah, I'm not at war, so I can't declare. I think we declare right now just to see what happens. Like, maybe I can bait Thalor into attacking me. You know? I will admit, I've really enjoyed the War Spoil thing now that it's come into play. Like, now that I have War Spoils, I've enjoyed spamming people into intimidation. Alright, here we go. So we're going to declare without justification. This is going to cause a whole bunch of penalties. Yikes. But, he's taken too long to declare on me, so I'm just going to go. Then, we're going to go over here and declare a justified war, which is going to boost our Imperium back and get some of our friendships back, because everyone's going to be mad at me for a second. But, you know, we'll just intimidate them into not being mad at me. Cool. See? Sometimes all it takes is a strongly worded letter. And a gun. You know, I think I did lose that 20 Imperium. But that's okay. It's fine. We begin the siege. We shall do the Spring Vine evocation. Just imagine it's Warpstone! Sprinkling from all over the place. Earth Shatter, Tremor Ritual, Conqueror's Edict. I have some good stuff. And undermine the walls. This is a crazy siege project loadout. I don't even care that these things are here. We're just having a good time. Ah, the Knot Pit has been released, so these guys are vacant. There's Klarak himself. It looks like he had a bit of a scuffle with somebody. Okay. I might keep these guys here. No, we're not attacking. Just kind of vibing. I want to keep my teleporters safe. Or at the very least, I want to know if something is happening to the teleporter. Hello! We could... Maybe Deathwing tries to assassinate. Oh, I have to go so far for this. I'm just thinking, what if we just go bonk him? You know? I mean, it's very annoying and detoury. I think we're going to just want to go straight for the heart here. Shot through the heart! You know? Oh. Hello. I'm not very excited about the idea of fighting on water, but there are a lot of spells that can't be used on water. Why am I imagining there's a benefit to me? I don't know. If we pop out here... Oh, this is all in their terrain. Oh, of course. Oh, no, this is my vassal. Interesting. So, yeah, if I go here, I'm sure they'll attack me. Like, could they possibly resist? And then they'll be attacking us. They'll be attacking me into my domain. This will give them the chance to, you know, pull in more units, but it's okay. Probably. Battle Pit is in, and we can get our next home. Okay. I gotta be honest, I haven't thought this far ahead. Yeah. Well, I mean, we have a bunch of mage locks. Do I just do it? Let's just do it. Tome of Seeker Arrows.
High above the petty machinations of mortals lies the domain of the sky. Here, the winds flow wild and free, unfettered by the land below, uncaring, powerful. Those who manage to bend these winds to their will harness a truly powerful and liberating force. Foes are swept away, plucked from safety, and allies are buoyed, bolstered beyond their land-bound capabilities.
So Seeker Arrows is a great enchantment giving ranged and skirmish units +1 range. This is, of course, fantastic for any archer-oriented build. It's just kind of a shame sometimes how there's redundancy depending on what culture you are, because if you have a tier 3 or equivalent ranged unit, you don't really care for the Zephyr Archer this brings. But it's fine. Be what it be. I guess I'm baiting them to not attack me? Question mark? Forged in the flames. Karak doesn't have a ring either. Oh no. Can we make the good boots? We can. Nice. Get those worked on. And, well, let's see if we can bait anyone to attack us. Hook, line, and sinker. Now, there's no one super important here, but this will be a siege battle. I guess we can auto it and see how it does. Oh, we brought in quite a lot. Alright. I'll probably give this a shot. Unless it's just like the cleanest thing we've ever seen in our life. Which is possible. Possible. Possibly. Maybe. We'll see. When the AI figures out. Whoa! Okay. Okay. I will say, the last time we saw this, I did this fight, and I did it questionably worse. I actually think in most situations we don't want a Tectonic Shatter turn 1, but it is so good in siege battles because we can instantly start shattering the defenses. You know what's not already shattered. Wow, that's a lot of stuns. Not gonna lie, I thought, okay, 1 fell, 2 fell. Alright. 1 fell, 2 fell, 3 fell. Bonk. We are gonna have to avoid a lot of the clutter. Also, the +1 range, we don't have it yet. We're still 4 turns out. But it is very, very good for the cannons. Not that I have many of those left. But if we did, it would be very good for them. Because, of course, the cannons can't really move. You know? They need full AP to shoot. So it actually helps them out quite a lot. Quite substantially. Okay. I suppose we can just do a full court press. Is there a reason not to? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright. I guarantee you the AI didn't think to pop this turn 1. It's just such a strong spell. Can't really think of any strategy that's not improved by Tectonic Shatter. Just makes everything better, you know? Want to see me do it again? I'll do it again. It's not worth it. Well, it might be worth it. We'll load in 2. Good enough. Of course. It scatters away. Could have interrupted 2 of them, I guess. Alright. I'd love to just run it down, but... Oh. Let's get rid of that. But I don't think that is the wise choice. I really want to run it down. I want to run it down so bad. But I must hold my will. Can I shoot anything? Whatever, take him. Yeah. Not too shabby. Okay. Go this way. And bring you in here. Thankfully got rid of most of the caltrops. I would have had a lot better shots, ironically, if I hadn't stunned everything out of existence, but I don't regret it. You also rolled the stun, but don't worry, I can fix that. Huzzah! You don't have a shot on anything. Take a bit of fire here. The shield boys held well. Take game, I guess. Nice shot. Wow, we stunned a lot of things, didn't we? The power. of the Materium lens. Oh, I did walk over one. I'm sorry, did you just say... No, I read that wrong. I thought it said that it disabled my Master Skirmisher. I'm like, you can't do that. But my lord. Is that legal? If I go here, I'm really pushing my luck with this. Overcharge you. Take a shot at something. I wish I hit the thing that was not, you know, that was able to hit me back, but it's okay. I could go in defense mode right now, but I'm not going to. Okay. Well, very pensive turn. But I think you'll find that the AI is incapable of responding to me. Now, why do you have Chain Lightning? I'm pretty sure... I don't remember exactly what Thalor's tome list was. But I'm fairly certain I tried to make him, like, the most basic Order lull type character. Fairly certain. Oh, my Geomancer got stunned. Huh. I could rip another Tectonic Shatter. I could. But I'm not going to. Take aim! Double kill? Oh. That Artificer's mark damage. Let's go. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Take aim. Almost got the kill. You can stand here and push it back. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just testing your knowledge. How much of this hit? That looks pretty good. Or I could assassinate this guy. We could boom boom. Or boom boom. Boom 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 boom. You know? I'm feeling the boom boom. I didn't press this button before my last turn, did I? Shucks. 1 exemplar down. 2 exemplar down. Maybe I should have done an AoE, but... Boom. I missed. I hate to see it. Go, Rat Ogre, go! We're gonna click this here. There we go. It didn't really do much. That's fine. And then you're gonna load up and fire! I like how that AoE is 50% regardless. They can flee, sure. We are going to take the capital, but I think they can retreat to another city once we take this. That's fine, though. Look at all this renown. Round 2, Thalor. Bring yourself this time. Ooh, there's a shrine. He has not brought himself. But I think he has brought enough to force me to fight him again. I'm not changing my tactic, by the way. I will just spam Tectonic Shatter. I'll do it. Tell me I won't. Oh, a defeat. Wow. Ain't that something? Now I know for certain the AI didn't spam Tectonic Shatter. Now, unfortunately, The siege stuff has all respawned, even though we destroyed it all. That's just kind of like a mechanic. It's a feature, not a bug, unfortunately. It would make more sense, immersion-wise, you know, if everything remained destroyed. But, it's just the way it is. Oh, not a lot was stunned here. It's bold of me to bring this boy forward. Bold and perhaps foolish. But if I am a fool, then so be it. So we'll start with this one, yeah. Rally and regen. Get it ticking. 2 times speed. Move up the siege engine. Kablam! It is nice not being pelted by these stupid things every turn. Overcharge, bring you there, bring you here, go here, go here. Move up. I might pivot this. Yeah, we'll pivot this time. We'll try and stay a little bit more unified. Coherent, if you will. If you may. We'll focus in the mid, we'll run this side over, and then reunite. And it feels so good. You know? Unfortunately, Thalor himself is nowhere to be seen, so magic is fully on the table. For light guy. With a demon chick. You know what? Respect. That happens to be a battle saint. Wow. Okay. So much grace. This is kind of the downside to spamming like offensive spells. They are not really going to move forward. But I'll keep tectonic shattering. I can warp grinder my way to victory. Just you watch. Oh. Nobody got stunned here. Huh. Okay. Wow. More stuns on this side, so that's good. Yeah. Also, pretty interesting. Bunk. It has been enjoyable not having to think about the caltrops. Because we just ignore most of the caltrops. I really don't want this thing to walk up to my mage locks. A beautiful shot. Oh, your range sucks. This is why I need the +1. Get it? Got it? Good. We are pretty heavily clumped. I think it'll be okay. I hope it'll be okay. Question, what to do here? I think we're just gonna get stunned. Naturally. Also, should have done this. I remembered, though. We'll move up pensively into a defensive formation. Okay. It should be good here. And next turn I'll overcharge the Geomancer. And we'll get to blast him. So with Surge spellcasting, we have enough. Oh, do I? For triple Tectonic? I think I do. Yeah. I have enough for 3 Tectonic Shatters. And then we're going to have to find something new to do. Which will probably be nothing. The final shatter. We are spending between 400 and 600 mana every combat that I do that in, but, you know. It's a price to be paid. How far can I teleport? Move here, and then Ikit. Hold on. Ikit will do this, and then move here, and think about his choices. Go here, cleanse the stun. Load the Infernals. The Infernal Machinery. A little bit of scatter there, Ikit, I'm sorry. Boom. What's to stop me from just going in? Anything? Nothing? I think nothing. I do think that's a pretty crunk ability from the double kill. Oh, not quite right. From this modded staff, I think it is quite strong. Also, I should have done this first. Could have stopped some of the defensive moves, but c'est la vie. There's a lot of fire here. I don't like fire. Oh, I actually think you can sit back. Come back. So I'll move you here. Bring you here. Take aim. Not too shabby. And you can take your shot from down here. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay. We go here. Looks good. Infernal Incendiary. Cool. We got our 2 shots. Also should have done this first. Could have broken them out of defensive stance, but that's okay. We'll make mistakes. Take aim. Could have gotten 1 mark on it, but the goal was to get the mark on it to then get the mage lock. Firing. Take aim. Ahem. Take aim. Not too shabby. Very nice taking aim. Move up 1. Follow. Waddle, 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 waddle. Mark. And then blast them. I have another mark in the pocket. That's fine. The game. The shrine didn't get to do a bloody thing. I'd love to see it. Are we on ice? I guess we are. That's fine. decent damage from the support because of aggressive tactics. And yeah, looking good. So this is a spellcaster. I'm not sure what she's going to do. Oh. Of course. Just going to walk away. I got blasted for... Ow. For 41. We're okay. A little bit of order lull there, but that's fine. I've made plenty of my own order lulls today. On the day has only just begun. I should have been awake for a while. I am so swamped with real-life crap right now. So it'll probably be a quiet-ish weekend. We'll see. Life is full of surprises. But I wanted to get this done. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Go for the kill. Explosion! Nice. Picture that in your minds. Ikit claw screaming explosion. Explosion! Yes, yes! Bonk. Well done, Rat Ogre. The enemy flees. Okay, sure. Off you go. We killed the Transmiting. We killed the hero. I mean, what more can you ask for, really? So we killed 6 stacks. Deleted, yeeted, gone. Where? Oh, where is Thalor? Hook, line, and sinker again. We will auto this and see if we can get away with it. I don't think we'll be able to. My, that's tempting. Let's take it and see what happens. I think we'll be okay. Nice. We were. The other thing we need to do is be mindful of Malaveka's really low HP, so we can just position her near the Overseers. We're also in our vassal's territory, so I think we are in friendly territory. We are. Staff of Mind Control. Okay. And it's a rat catcher, too. I did not unlock this in the Pantheon. A feeling of unsettledness creeps into the deep chambers of your wizard's tower as an emissary of the Mistwalkers appears from a sudden waft of mist. I am Tyrannus the Generous, descendant of the great Raven Theric and servant of the Duatha Day. Our lords, he says, do not tolerate the loss of the gifts they gave. The Fae holds up a sheath with ornamental markings depicting the curl of Elandra. Lucky for you, Ikit Claw, the Duatha Day are generous with their offerings. Tyrannus the Generous continues as he briefly shifts his face into a Scourge of Spring visage. Return the curl of Elandra, and we will move our affairs to an empire that you suggest. Decline, and you summon the mists of Duatha. So at this point we can return the relic, and it will cause them to attack someone else. I said I might do this, but I've changed my mind. I'm going to keep it. Now, because we have fought twice now in this city, my plan is to just zap him and auto this. Everyone cool with that? Go from there. I wonder if I should... Surely it's not a spoil to tell you what happens once you have the relic, right? Wow, you took a lot of damage, but we'll take it. Alright. You know what? Spoil of destruction, let's raise this bitch. So now... Ah, he's an Aster, okay. Now, we can just sit here. Consider ourselves for a moment. So, Klarak has positioned himself in such a way that Deathwing... Oh my goodness, what the fiddly fudge. I'm a little worried. But I think I need to commit to the bit. We must march on Karak Angkul. So, thanks. Wish I had a little more healing. But we can auto... I'm probably going to have to fight this, actually. Fighting in the water is not ideal for me. Yeah. Wow, that's really disappointing. Okay. Fighting in the water isn't great. As I'm sure you are aware, my fighting strategy has been pretty much exclusively spam Tectonic Shatter and abuse it. You cannot do that in the water. I mean, we do have a few great spells we can use, but Tectonic Shatter is not one of them. Is there a turn 1 spell we want to use? Not really. I mean, I'm actually shocked it lets me drop this. We can... I think I just spam Fulmination to get rid of the precog here. And then we move together. Because they can't move in. Well, this can. So we'll... like this. This. Here. Oh, this can't move quite as close. I mean, we can be aggressive, it's fine. B, E. Oh, you are not who I thought you were. Well, this worked out, I guess. I'm not saying that I thought this was the Gracier that could AoE heal right here in this hex. That is definitely not what I'm saying at all. I was definitely thinking it, though. It's fine. We'll just, position around the Scald for her little jolly dance. And Karak. Let's hope they don't have an AoE spell of much significance. Actually, the Overseer should have moved in to heal that. It's fine. The Overseer can heal Karak. We'll also get the cannon here to be enraged. Maybe the Overseer should heal the Gremlin. Thoughts? Maybe. That's not what it's going to heal, though. Alright. Exciting turn. Don't ruin me with magic. I'm going to try and ruin you with magic, but don't ruin... Okay, good. Great. I don't know why she has an extreme obsession with casting defensive magic, but I am not going to complain. Are you really going to make me come at you? I mean, okay. The heck is this? Oh. A mastery. I don't know if I've ever had that mastery before. Do we wait? I'm pretty sure you can't jump in water. Yeah, okay, great. That's actually really good for me. sure. I'm assuming they're going to move in. I want to press this here so that they get marked, but they're not going to be there. You know what? Let's see what happens. Come at me. Maybe I can scare them. Good grace. Or maybe they just don't care. Maybe they're literally not going to care about a mana core coming down on their face. Huh. Why do I get the distinct impression that they don't care about a mana core coming down on their face? Boom. Okay. That is annoying. Behind you! I mean, I think I need the damage here, don't I? I'd love to do the AoE, but I think the damage is too important. Way, way, way too important. Wow, you barely lived. I mean, I see something really juicy. Oh, no. Okay, you're gonna have to move. I don't know where, but you can move here. Let's juice it up. Bibbidi bobbidi. Guess who has precog? Guess who hates that they have precog? I've kind of trapped my unit here, but don't worry, we'll fix it, I think. Snapshot. Okay. Master focus. Am I really doing this? I like that. I guess I'm really doing this. This is a zealot, so he's actually going to be kind of scary, but... Okay, now then. Bibbidi bobbidi. Jeez, that took a while. Alright, kill this. Actually, just like straight up close to killing that. You could kill something? What are we looking at here? Oh, nice. Yeet. Then you can move up to cleanse this. Very good. And then you can move back to kill that. Well, I'll try to. Pretty close, actually. I didn't cleanse the frozen. You can move up to cleanse the frozen. Very nice. And then move back to kill this. And just like that, you are now free to shoot. And you shall. Load the infernal ammunition! And of course I have killing momentum because I'm a mythic unit. Oh. Precog. Bonk. Take him! Oh yeah, I don't get the sound effect. Ugh. Hate water battles. The thing is, like, I really don't mind water battles. But the fact that it removes my sound effects just makes me angry. Oh, I never got to shoot with this thing. It's fine. Okay. It makes you, like, unnaturally upset. The enemy flees. The craven dogs. Hold on. Okay. To think that was all completely unnecessary. Alright, so what we should do is we should find... what I should do is put our injured characters all into one stack to pillage something to heal them up. Like you, go here. Then you... 2 slots left. And you too. Then we merge the remaining stack. I mean, this stack has no frontline now, but I mean the Ironclad is pretend frontline. Cool. So we're gonna pillage this. It'll heal us up for a bit. Fortunately, nothing else is in range. Just have to rely on our natural healing, our champion healing. Look at that min-maxing. Can now build the gladiatorial bits, which gives draft, gold, and stability, which is nice. Malice has leveled up. Mr. Malice. I just want defense straight down to this, don't we? I mean, Searing Shot would be bad, but I think we're just going down this tree now. What's going on? Oh, yes, the mind control stick. Ikit Claw! Level 14. I think it's finally time we start doing the, Yeah, we'll grab Quicken Ritual, so now we can cast 2 spells on the same turn if we want to. We don't really have to that we care to. Down with the angels. But you never know. Alright. Well, that was fun. The Sun Throne is burning to the grounds. We know where Thalor is now. I was kind of hoping that him and Klarak would butt heads and, you know, finish each other off for me. But it doesn't look like we're going to get that fortunate. Next turn. I'm actually shocked that no one was able to attack me. But, we're healing very slowly with Ikit's stack. Thankfully, he was the one that took most of the damage. Thalor has returned. Did I go over? I was thinking about this. Did I go over Ilara? Because we actually met all of the custom heroes. Ilara was the only one I couldn't remember. So maybe we'll go over her now. In case I did this already, sorry. Ilara is the prodigal daughter of the sun god Thalor. Unlike her father, she grew fond of humanity and its capacity to grow, despite its many flaws. During her time amongst humanity, she became attached to a human named Alistair, and even fought alongside him to free her uncle Death, that her father had imprisoned. In exchange for not purging the human race and allowing Death outside of the Whisperglass, Ilara has returned to her father's side to claim a new realm. Well done, Ilara. I will admit that is kind of spoils from, spoilers for Valor of Man. It's a big ol' secret, her true identity. Even her name is a secret. Ilara is not her real name. But I actually didn't know that when I made... I should have zapped this again, or whatever. When I made this army, I didn't know that. It was only in the final episode that you discover. And I've done 2... I've done 2 runs of Chaos 10. Valor 10, it's called Chaos, is the level name. Unfortunately, it's not any different the second time. And apparently, apparently there's no story development either. Alright, I'll admit it. I restarted this. This thing surprises me every freaking time I see this. If you get in range of Smiting Blast, you're dead. That's just kind of like the reality of the situation. I got too close with Ikit, and Ikit got obliterated. And, you know, without Ikit, we can't cast spells, we can't do research, and we've kind of reached the stage of the game where I need to be pumping spells. So, we're going to. Can't stop me. I also made a slight error in that I kind of got caught on this Bridge of Death. My bad. I should have known better. I've played enough video games to know that was a problem. Just so tantalizing, you know? Bridge of Death. So we're going to use Ikit's channeling next turn. We called forth the pylon. We'll see if they move forward, but if they don't, I'm just going to blast them all the same, really. It's very hard to move across this map if you aren't flying, because this water slows you down so much. So, I mean, I don't know what they're going to do, but they're probably not going to do anything. Because I'm the attacker. I am the aggressor. And they're going to make me aggress. But let's not lose Ikit, shall we? It was annoying enough when it happened the first time. Also, I was impressed that I remembered that I have Grove of the Armor here. Armor of the Grove. Okay, long cooldown, but not once per battle. Most likely they're just going to huddle around and do high culture things. I had to guess. Look at that. So we have the Amplification Pylon out, which will increase the damage of Tectonic Shatter by 50%. This effect does not stack. Doesn't have to. Unfortunately, most of this can be precogged, I think. 97% sure. Because order is infuriating. Look at that. Okay. So you. That is disgustingly little area I can get to. The Bridge of Death is a bad idea. I wish I could, like, overlay this. Actually, this is in the perfect spot. Yep. So this thing... Wait, am I in the tile? I think I'm out of range. Cannot hit the Awakener. I'm also not going to put everyone up here. We're going to practice control. So we're going to mark him. We're going to shoot him. And then we're going to slay him. Huzzah. Everyone else remains in the rear with the gear. Ready to assist? Not over eager. I believe this lane open for the Dragoon to do Dragoon things. Okay. We'll get our heal on cooldown. We'll patch up the Rat Ogre. See how he reacts. What will you do, Thalor? And why do I feel like it's about to be a lot of nothing? Okay. Ilara is in. And I do mean in. She is in. I don't know why. That's okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. We have a lot to do. Ikit Claw does have the channel, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go here, and I'm going to try and pop their precogs. Oh, look, precog. And Ikit is going to channel Ritual and shatter their hearts and souls. And then I'm going to overcharge this Mage Lock to my rights. We can on 2 times speed now that everyone's up in the action. I don't know why Alara chose to be here. I gotta be honest. Are you... Oh my goodness. Huh. We have a pretty significant problem. I reloaded to save Ikit, but I don't think... I think I'm gonna get him killed. Ah! Oh, this is gross. Okay. I don't know why you're trying to be frozen here, bud. But you were plenty marked, so we're going to take a shot at you. I need to get Malice out of here. It's not that big of a deal. The question is, where am I putting him? Where can I put him that he can shoot something useful? You know what? Okay. Problem is I need Ikit to go so deep to do anything. Oh, I'm actually shocked that you can do this, but okay. Fire. Of course you scatter shots so terribly! The one time I need you. Okay. Probably have to burn this. I mean, it is stunned. Okay, that's why you can move. Why can't you move then? Because you're immobilized. Why are you immobilized? I don't know. So the questions of our time. It's good that you're stunned, though. You're stunned. I worry for a lot of our units here. The game! We don't have a... We don't have a gremlin. So the big problem is either Ikit goes in or Ikit goes in. You know what I'm saying? Pick it up and put it down. And there's no getting out of it if Ikit goes in. Like, he could go here, move into here, and zap and be all obstruction-y, but then the shrine smites him, and then what? So he'd have to move next to the shrine. And then he has to deal with all of this still coming his way. I do have a slip away. Oh dear. Wish I could teleport through the fire. The fire and the flames we carry on. Blasts. Assassinate this. Okay. So we need to open the way for our Overseer to get in here. How do we do that? This guy gets out of the way. Now can you get in there? No, because zone of control. Okay. That's some pretty good damage. I like this damage that I'm seeing. I'm liking it. I'm doing it. We're pressing it. No, we're not. Are we? I'd like to. I know. That's what I'm saying. So we can drive these boats pretty aggressively. Like, the Ironclads have some fat HP. They can do whatever they want. Mostly. Especially if it resists the stun. Fantastic, my goat. No, yeah, Mountain Spirit. Yeah, sure. So I can get in here to cleanse and heal, but I can't get out. It does concern me a little bit, but it doesn't concern me a whole lot. Maybe we roll the insanity. Okay. Congratulations, I have boxed my mage lock in. But we can shoot. How poetic would it be if the mage lock kills the shrine? Take him! My goat. This is why you believe. Believe in the mage locks. Build the mage locks. I don't want to shoot this too. The game. Virtuous Spirit is such an individual. Okay, we'll move here. We'll snapshot this. We'll move forward with the supports. Anyone need to cleanse of anything? Oh wait, hold on. What's the range of this? Too far. So mark the Exemplar. We're gonna blast him. He is stunned, so like there's not really a reason to kill him, but he is a single entity model, meaning that, you know, if he gets in, and now I could use some cleansing. Maybe I just hit these guys. Slow them down. By which I mean freeze their ass. Yeah, okay. Well, team, that was an eventful turn. I don't know what's going to happen. I can only tell you this has gone infinitely better than I could have hoped. The Shrine's dead. Half the army is stunned. Ilara's in it deep. The Wrath of the Faithful was used on the Scald Mommy, that I believe survived. Okay, never mind. It almost survived. The Butcher Ogre is trying to butcher an Ironclad. Not gonna go well. This big bastard is tanking quite well, though. I will admit. I'm dropping the shatter. Oh, my totem's gone. Kaboom. Ilara almost died. I wonder if I can capture her. Take him! I love the sounds. Double kill. Take aim. The enemy flees. I feel like I should kill as much as I can here. We did lose one unit. Lost the Scald Mommy, but I think that's okay. We can always get her back. Victory for Clan Skryre. Deteriorating Bloodletter. That's what Ilara was using. It is a pity that the waifu has perished. But look on the bright side. We can always get another one. That is no bueno, Ikit. Okay, well, Ikit's gonna have to sit here because the Ironclad fled, which is odd, certainly. Something. Alright. Let's see. We're gonna have to... Well, this stack also only has... Where is my front line? I mean, I wouldn't call it front line, but... These are some. I feel like I need at least something. Like, I wouldn't call the gremlins front line by any stretch of the imagination. But they're kind of like the closest thing we have here. Unfortunately, she's made it so awkward to enter her territory. So Karak is going to go siege this. Or, you know, pillage that. Are you in range? You are. So you can take this. And you can vibe here. Cool. Our army has found a new path. A new hand touches the beacon. I don't know why this stack is outside the city walls, but it is. So, bibbidi bobbidi, get on the flow. Let the siege begin. Conqueror's Edict. Earthshatter engines. Undermine the walls. Tremor Ritual and Springvine Evocation. Voila. River of Souls can expand. This is our Mage's Guild. Which I don't think can get any more conduits. I mean, this is a conduit, technically. The City of Pillars can expand. This can only expand upwards. And similarly, we have captured Ilara. How? We got Dungeon Hazard. Free City has declared war on me. Oh no. Free City is pillaging my province here, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. We might need to come up with another stack just for defensive purposes. By stack, I mean Legion. New vassal. New vassal. Oh, I dropped below, so the intimidation didn't really do much. It's fine. Yeah, that's the downside of having the negative relations, but it'll go away. In time. They'll come to see it my way. Don't you worry. Alright, we're gonna have everyone attack. Thalor's on the brink of death. I feel like Sandhild is under control, so we're all going for Klarak. Is what I thought I was going to say, but my goodness, everyone's mad. Hey, don't be mad at me. Okay. It was definitely a mistake in the previous episode to upset. Like, I trespassed and did things to annoy Thalor to get him to declare on me, but he just didn't want to. I should have recognized that he wouldn't do that as long as You know, because he was at war with everyone else. As long as there wasn't a really good reason to declare on me, like I was going to win, he wasn't going to. I should have recognized that with my experience, but that's okay. Shall we summon a flying ball just for temporary sake? Thalor's back! Back again. And he has a lot of heroes to fight me. Alright. I don't know how Thalor is mustering all these armies. I mean, we did see that he had a couple just kind of rearing and ready to go, but still kind of surprising, isn't it? Put the amp pylon right here. Now, the loss of the Skald is tragic because she was our AoE healer. So we're going to position pretty far back this time. Ish. So we can let Malice get in position. This is actually really scary. I mean, they don't have a lot of damage. But you know, they do have a lot of durability, which hopefully we can just kind of punch through. Be nice. I mean, he's probably just going to kill some of my units here with Wrath of the Faithful, honestly. We're not careful. So make a stack of our super injured units to drop the Armor of the Grove on top of it. Go from there. At least that's what I would do. If I was him, I would use Wrath of the Faithful on my really injured units. We can triple speed this first part. Because we all know what he's going to do. He's just going to huddle together like every high culture. I could double Tectonic Shatter. That could be a funny move. Probably next turn. Like this turn we just drop it like it's hot, you know? But next turn, we double Tectonic. Okay, what's the range on this? 1, 2, 3, about 4. Okay, so we'll move here, and everyone's going to be repositioning. Where can you reach? Okay, so here. So, move you here, move you here. Here, here. Perfect. Well done, Malice. You've done a great service today. Do I dare get up there and shoot it and run away? Surprise! Goodbye. Alright. Everyone stay in defense mode. Heal up, collect our thoughts. And then next turn we give them the surprise of their life. I mean, the high culture. I am curious. We know one day they're going to get a rework, and we know that they're thinking about it. I think I should let them just stick around if they're going to keep twiddling their thumbs. But, you know, what does that mean, really? We do know that at one point in time... the plan for the rework to the high culture was basically what the Oathsworn are. Like, Thomas had envisioned them taking on oaths that they would then do or not do and get rewards based on how well they've kept or not kept them. Stuff like that. That could have been interesting. I do think that from like a thematic standpoint, the Oathsworn are pretty cool. But I also feel like from a gameplay point of view, it's not overly interesting. Like, it became more of a thematic thing than a gameplay thing, I think. I also know that, well, no, I feel that some of the Oathsworn are kind of boring. But I was happy during my Shalasa run. Because I didn't feel... I was really worried that she would be boring, because she was the Harmony one, the one that just doesn't declare on people. I was worried I'd have nothing to do or be super bored, but it was pretty fun. It helps that I spawned in the middle of the map and was just thrust into the action. I had a backup plan to prevent boredom due to the AIs in action. We had the regenerating infestations in that playthrough, and oh my goodness, was that annoying. The AI also just didn't deal with them. Ow. I wonder if they would ever consider adding, like, a range outline. Like, you wouldn't have to make it too fancy, but just being like, you know, hey, you could hold Alt or something and put down a thing on the map that would say, hey, if you walk into this range, something can hit you. I like what I'm seeing here so far. I like this better. I don't like that it's scattered everywhere. Jeez. Good freeze. I believe that freeze is coming from... Wait, no. Where is that coming from? Huh. Okay. Okay. Good job, Malice. I should say it's coming from our elemental enchantment, but... Eh, sure. That's a construct that hit that. I know some of our enchantments are affecting constructs, but I don't think it's that one. It's the Shaper's Touch. Are you still over here, Thalor? Oh, where did you go, Thalor? Oh, you're a lot closer to me. Thanks, Thalor. I'll see you in a moment, buddy old pal. They can finally put an end to this farce. I think by raising the city, it makes it easier for him to rebuild the free city. Uh-oh. What does that sound? My vassal. The Black Chasm? I just took that over. I don't have stone walls in the Black Chasm yet. Uh-oh. Goodbye, city. Welcome to Scavendom. I'm gonna go onto the shrine and pillage it. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about perfect. I mean, I can't stop him, right? But I can do this. So now we have vision wherever Thalor goes. Wherever Thalor's out and about, Hopefully he attacks me and just puts himself out of his own misery, but we'll see. Oh, fighting. So much fighting. I actually can't reach Midwinter this turn. I mean, we can... Alright, here's what we should do. We should put someone on the Spelljammer. Okay, so these two are 5 stacks. We should put someone on the Spelljammer, and then we should attack the weaker stack. Which I guess is this. And then we'll try and move units around if we can to pillage with the lowest health one. Hello! Okay. Going to do it once. We are attacking into this. I mean, honestly, I think attacking into 2 heroes is more dastardly. This could go so poorly depending on what the Lightfish do. The Lightfish could ruin this for me. For us. But we'll see. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe the AI will play this cleanly. Wholly cleanly. Wow. Well done, AI. You know what? I have to watch this. I'm actually so impressed. I was 100... We can triple speed this because, you know, AI is doing this thing. I was so convinced that this was going to be, okay, the Lightfish took control of something and screwed me over. Okay, the Druids hit the cycle end and now I'm screwed. Okay, life is suffering. Why are we here? You know, that's kind of what I foresaw coming from this. But the AI did well. I'm so proud of it. Hopefully it did that without sacrificing my heroes with the auto-resolves resurrection thingy. But I'll take it even if it did. We'll slow down once the fighting starts. Here's getting real fast. Real fast. I mean, the fighting hasn't started yet, but let's slow it down a bit. Yep, hit every buff. Actually kind of reminds me of what I'm doing in Guild Wars right now. I'm pretty sure what I'm playing is the highest possible DPS build in the game. But it requires so much micromanagement of enchantment to make it happen, it's ridiculous. And I felt like those units that were just sitting there buffing, doing nothing. Alrighty. Come at me. Show me what you've got. I'm thinking about doing a video on it. They introduced a new... Well, basically the dungeon that they put in pre-searing. Oh, you are using Tectonic Shatter. Good job. Which is like the tutorial area that wasn't really meant to be a big thing. It was made the week before the release of the original game. It was totally like tutorial. Like, you're meant to leave this. Like, you can leave as early as level 2. Like, you can leave very quickly. But players kind of rallied around it as a concept. Wow. And, like, fell in love with it and created their own community around it. And so they've been reforged, a lot of reforged content that they've added since... It wasn't really a re-release, just an update. Has been focused on that pre-searing tutorial area. And they added a dungeon there recently, which was like a mechanic added much later in Guild Wars' lifespan. Raider's lifespan still going on, but, you know, during its expansion cycles. And that was added to the base game now, that dungeon, or a form of it. So I was thinking about going back on my character, my max level character, and doing that. showing off my new build if I can do it. Like I said, it requires a lot of micromanagement, so the build, I have 7 heroes, which are just like customizable NPC companions, and 6 of them are dedicated to supporting me. The 7th one's just a minion master. But yeah, it's kind of serial, you know? But that zone that it's in, you can only have 4 companions. Well, yourself and then 3 others. So I'm probably have to modify my team quite a lot to make it happen. They do sacrifice Karak to make this flawless. Did you just cycles and Karlach? Oh, diffuse health. Okay. That's less infuriating. Did you just explode the Glacial Mammoth? What just happened? Oh, so yeah, don't be surprised if you see a video about that. I'm also hoping it'll be shorter than this video. Hopefully less than an hour. I don't plan to go too deep into like explaining how my build works. Just like, hey, I blow everything up on the screen. And it is fun. But the cost of blowing everything up is expending my own health pool. And I'm in melee, so you can guess how that goes. Sometimes you'll just turn at me and boop. Hey, look, they're using more Tectonic Shatter. I'm so proud of you. They learn from the best, you know? Apparently they also learned from Raphael because they just sacrificed Karlach. I do have the Resurgence turned on for auto-resolve. My thinking is that this helps the AI and it helps, you know, helps me too. I'm able to auto-resolve a lot of fights that I wouldn't be able to otherwise if we did not have Resurgence turned on. I have had requests to turn that off. I'm not sure if the commenters see it as cheating or something. I guess you could if you... Hey game, have you really thought about it? But I have not yet obliged. It's a little too convenient. Also, I'm pretty sure the AI only fights under auto-resolve conditions. So... I'm assuming, you know, dangerous thing to do. I'm assuming the AI gets that benefit as well, where if their heroes die in auto-resolve, they resurge. Which is great, because I can guarantee you we would not have seen the custom heroes live this long if they did not. I'm fairly certain. If I turn it off, the AI wouldn't have resurgence. I'm like 92% certain. Well, I mean, all things considered, team. I'm not sure why this went so well for them, except for the fact that they sacrificed Karlach and they hit some very good Tectonic Shatters. That's all I've got, really. Which, I mean, counts for something. I suppose. Alright. Good job. You've done great. I'm proud of you. I wonder if the AI lets AI run. Or if they hunt them down every time. Oh well. Good job. The sharpened bow. Goodbye, Karlach. Well, I mean, she's fine. She's here with us right now, at half health. Would it be funny if I lose more here than I did in the other fight? Funny, yes, but it didn't happen. Okay. So if I do this, we are good. Cool. So we will shatter the teleporter, we'll shatter the spelljammer, and we'll make sure we are in reinforcing range, which we are. Cool. Secret Arrows is in. I definitely should have cast that first. I wouldn't have the casting points. We're fine. We're chilling. Never punished. Now what? Favorable wins? We're kind of like near the end of the game. So I'm not too bothered about unlocking stuff. Malaveka! is a master of Astro. We'll just go Materia. We've gone Materia for everyone else. Keep it in the family, you know? Although we will instead spend the point on getting defense and Ranger too. Good job. We also have some good boots. I had planned to give this to Karak. I think she is worthy of good boots. I'm not saying that the rest of the squad is not worthy of good boots. I'm just saying that, you know, we don't have a lot of good boots to go around. Because it takes forever to craft anything in this bloody game. Is mostly the reason. If I were to craft a helmet for Karak, what, here, this one looks like a demon. I can get her 10 health. Health and Starblade seems fine. The Mask of Fortune. Congratulations, Karak. You have some fortune. You captured the remains of some top people. That's fine. Look at them. They're dead. As are you. You joined them in oblivion. Negotiations have begun with the free city of Mentor's Pawn. That's fine. We've gotten some pillaging done. My domain has been invaded, and a single hero has invaded the Black Chasm. A single hero. I can't help but feel like I'm being looked down upon. Goodbye. I don't even care if we lose anything here. Which we didn't. Be funny if the AI dropped Tectonic Shatter on a single hero, but we shall build walls. So in 3 turns, the Fae are gonna come back, and they're gonna want my heads. How do we feel about this? So Claire has fallen back to Pedimentum. We are keeping an eye on Thalor. We have besieged Karak Angkul, but we are being heavily followed. Yeah, you know, I think everything's gonna be okay. We just about have all 3 capital cities sieged at the same time. Now we need to find some lords and cut their heads off. Well, this happened sooner than I thought. Oh my. Okay. Honestly, I'm going to auto just to see what happens, but holy shiitake mushrooms. That's a lot. That is a lot that has come for us. With the vengeance of the Dawe Domus Kron, it seems. Well, as you can tell, this is going to be a bit of a longer episode. I hope you are enjoying the conquest so far. I'm really hoping Thalor doesn't run away again. Wow, they won losing the doggo and the Scalds. You know, I'm going to hate myself for asking this question. But can I do better? Can I do better? I think I can. No! Game! Please, Don't do this to me again. Oh, wait, I think the whole thing crashed. Well, I know what caused it. I'm fairly confident it was right-clicking to speed things up as the walls are breaking. You can see the thing up here. It has caused a deletion of my audio. Game, are we good? Hey. Alright, I just had to reboot the whole thing and load the combat autosave. And we're good. We're in. Life is swell. Mostly. Take a nibble out of that. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot you could do that, but that's okay. You are the Gracier. Okay. The spawn was not kind to our Earth Shatter engines, but it doesn't have to be. That is A-okay. You'll overcharge that. You will overcharge this. We get to use a Swamp Troll in action for the first time. And some puppies. Puppies. I think we'll try and rotate to the right as best we can. Did I cast Seeker Arrows? I've already forgotten. I hope I did. If I didn't, I should have. But we will find out in a minute. Ish. A minute-ish. We're going to pop Tectonic Shatter. Get rid of the crap as best we can, anyway. We don't have any Ironclads to walk up and blow out these catapults this time, so we're going to eat one volley from 2 of them. That's fine. Just one. I forgot that I gave him this tome as well. Maybe I didn't. It was very difficult to create Klarak's tome path. Because, you know, on the one hand, as like lore accuracy, the dwarves wouldn't really... Oh. Oh, there's a Spelljammer. Okay. That's not great, but we'll make it work. Really? You can't just try someone go? The dwarves wouldn't really fit well with most of the transformations, I think. Like, the Geomancy one was the only one I could come up with an excuse of any kind. Because in the end times, which we know we don't talk about. Really? Really? The winds of metal were bound to the High King's throne. Maybe we should, like, fully unite? As one? So, you know. And their magic, quote-unquote, is just rune magic. Not sure how well that's ever really explained how it works, but that's okay. Well, I mean, do I just drop a Destabilized Mana Core and hope for the best? Good luck, I guess. We definitely want to be casting spells, because whenever we cast a spell, we gain crit chance. I actually think the Dowie would be an excellent test for aesthetic transformation. Instead of, you know, getting transformations that... enchantments that stack on your power, you just get angrier as the game goes on. The great book of grudges will be settled. I don't know why he walked into the Civilized Mana Core, but I will take it. Giant Slayer. Mika? Do you have an architect? Who was our architect? Why are we going in? Okay. No, sure, that's fine. Go ahead. Fucking ow. Kaboom! I wish it did more damage. Yeah, I mean, we did get a disruption, which is cool. What it's worth. So now... who is stunned? Someone I can't reach. We could go for a fat poly, that would be funny. I think we're also going to want a Rite of Fury. Am I just pressing that button and moving on? I think I am. Cool. So, how aggressive are we feeling today? That's a great question. You know what? I mean, I feel like I should give... this could be a command defend on something. Hey, bud. What are we thinking here? The fact that this is like 60 damage and it does this little is kind of unfortunate. Okay. No, I definitely approve the whole idea of getting out of here. Rotating. Behold the rotation. Yeah, so I think we rotate harder. I think we use our big old booty cheeks. To rotate all the way to the right. We get in here with a fat tail swipe. I could. Can I go one behind here, actually? Very nice. Beautiful. Smack. I'm not quite high enough level for... the release. You know? By which, I mean... killing momentum. It's okay. Is this weakness? I think it is. It's okay, though. I don't mind. Because we have pivoted to the right. To the right, to the right. Decent shots. I could do better. I could. Wish I had marked it first. Always the rule, ain't it? Mark it first. I know this is going to sound surprising to you all. But these are some tanky bitches. Hello! How are we doing today, gentlemen? Okay. We keep on pivoting. Just keep pivoting, just keep pivoting. Everybody moves on. Bang. Wow, you are not gonna lose your retaliations, huh? I mean, good on you, bud. This does do friendly fire. Oh. Boom. A little frisky with my positioning here. But we're going to command defend here. And we're going to believe in the heart of the cards. They do have first strike and charge cancel. That's okay. So we're just going to... I have 15 defense. 15? Hell puppy? Oh, you have been stunned. Oh, you're screwed. I was going to leave the puppy out here to defend this. Am I still doing that? No. I mean, I could drop the anti-magic tincture on it, I guess. But I think I need to save that for a bigger cleanse. We only have 30 costing points left, which is we cut one of these. So I think we just wait. Now, Deathwing is in a little bit of trouble. I will be the first to admit it. But Deathwing is big, you know? He said his retaliation is removed by a dog on 2 hit points. But he's big, you know? Don't get killed at Deathwing. You can do it. I believe in you. Okay, it looks like we held the line here. So now we need to just clear out the right side, then collapse on the middle, and we Gucci. Look at these golems. Ikit-chans. Looking good. So the dog died, which is good. That's our tremor ritual. I guess we'll come in from the outside here with the warlords. I was kind of hoping this would be a kill, but this. Now, Deathwing could move on. Could remain here and scrap. Maybe he can help us out. Let's see. This is a lieutenant's. Ah. See, I told you I was keeping this for a good reason. I didn't think that it was going to be literally this turn, but I did think it was a good reason. Alright. Hear me out, Ironclad. Take aim. Great. All acceptable. Stunning isn't ideal, but it's fine. We definitely have to shoot this fat ass. I mean, I could go for a poly attempt. Very low chance, though. I think Deathwing's okay. Probably. He's probably okay. Should get to reach a little bit farther with this, but this is probably good enough. Doggo, you wanna fist it? You can do Doggo. Doggo, why did you not apply Mark? talked about this, doggo. I need your help. Oh, hey. Can I momentum? Whatever, I'll just shoot at this. 1, 2, 3. Bonk. Good resists. So, I mean, I could tail swipe here. Do I have the defensive one? I do. Alright, fine. Good. Great even, some would say. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone, another one gone, another one bites the dust. Take aim. I was really hoping that the continued marks would add up to a little more damage here. Yeah, like that. See? Not so hard to ask. I could go in here. This should be disappearing, yeah. How in do we want to go? That is a great question. Don't know there's a correct answer. In-ish. Take aim. Definitely on the, if I had to choose between I'm being countered or I am doing the countering, we're definitely more on the countered end, but that's alright. That's why he's my nemesis. Rock, paper, scissors. Or in this case, gun, steel wall. Don't get gilded, don't get... Oh, he doesn't gild on his auto attack anymore, that's right. They returned his repeating auto attack, but took away his gilding. Which I think is kind of an interesting idea. I didn't hate it. I know some people who did. I feel like synergy-wise, this is more impactful, I think is the word. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Boom. That's just a little damage. Well, we're just like in the thick of it with this guy, so good luck. Deathwing is definitely going to find something to do. Smack that. All on the floor, smack that. Give me some mo. Okay, I think most things are fleeing or close to fleeing. What we're really waiting on are these big boys. Can we break their will to live? I don't know. I can go here, and maybe the Gracier can find a way to heal all three of us. This is a little ambitious, I will admit. Nice. Still feels a little ambitious, but we're here. Bunk. I thought that he was instantly gilded. Like that! No! No! Take that. Move you up. You up. I have a feeling that these are going to be some pretty knockdown, drag-out battles between me and my nemesis, Klarak Bronshammer. Whatever his name is. That sounds right. Yeah. Klarak Bronshammer. You think you can condemn Deathwing? Really? I mean, good luck. Not my cannon! We're chilling. Alright, let's just triple speed this. Once. There we go. I say, once we're done with Funk. All the dying. That whole death thing. Alright. Really? Be gone! Foul demon! Devil born from the biggest womb! Huzzah! Victory! And the gates are open. Looks like he's not going to follow. He could follow up. Are you really not going to, though? That seems silly. He also left units outside the city. Hello? This must be round 2. Round 2! Oh. Huh. Is this a traitor? No, the rat bloodletters. Rats of Khorne. Well, they're traitors of the Great Horned Rat, so they are traitors. Well, okay. So, Klarak attacked me. And then has enough to attack me again, but has elected not to. Interesting. So we are going to attack this stack, and then take Karak Angkul. Go from there. We might have to have Ikit destroy Thalor? Really? Okay. I'm going to consider we've already done the battle for Karak Angkul in that fight we just did. So if this is a clean auto-resolve, we'll take it, and we'll move on. But if it's not, of course, I'm going to have to do it myself. I mean, they were very durable, but all things considered, we did plow through their steel wall. Of rune... Is it called rune steel? That sounds like it'd be a thing. No. Rune steel! I did it again. I need to stop doing that. Alrighty, let's not press the right-click button, Faye. Let's let the tremor ritual... Oh, it's already done. Right. Yeah, so when tremor ritual is breaking the wall, if you right-click, guess what? You have no sound. No sound. No sound. I think they're coming to us, so we don't really need to go too crazy here. In fact, I'm going to be so crazy that I am not going to press the boom boom button this turn. I shall withhold. We shall do it next turn. Next turn, boom boom. No boom boom this turn. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's no one in the middle. It's fine. Here, go here, go here. It is pretty helpful the AI is not really using, like, horrifying magics. That does help out quite a lot. Okay. Immobilized? I guess they do have some ranged prowess. I thought they were coming at me. They seem uninterested. Great! They seem like they're half coming at me. I don't know. Don't know anymore, Gandalf. Alright. Let's drop it like it's at. Bonk. Also, before we do too much here, where's the Greyseer? Call to war, Greyseer. Overcharge. Call to war. Okay. Bonk. Alrighty then. I could come help you with a charge strike. Why do I get the feeling that... Oh, you're stunned. Whatever. Deathwing doesn't have a tier 5 weapon. Tier 4 weapon. Oh, he did. Hello? We are going to cleanse you. Then you shall have the command of defense. And you shall become offense. Bunk. Aren't I so funny? I try to be. I try to be funny for you. For all of you. Well. That was disappointing. As life often is. Boom! Shall we give the command of defense again? It seems to be working out to some degree, so... We shall run it down. Run it down! Leave none alive. Thus I have commanded. Get rid of that thingy. I haven't really felt the effects of Coward, by the way. Like, I know we have it. The cowardice trait. But has anyone been able to tell? I feel like I've just been being chillin'. Bonk. Good resists. Bonk. Ah, almost. Not quite, though. I think we're fine. Yeah. I think we're chilling. I did make the correct choice this time by doing the Rite of Fury before. Okay, attacking. Because it gives strength and regeneration. Which is nice. Ow? I mean, I know it was a little reckless with the doggo, but are we going to lose the doggo over that? I hope not. And he went for the Earthshatter engine, so... Oh no, I've been shield walled. Also, they've lined up perfectly for a tail swipe. Assuming I have one off cooldown. I've been shield walled again! Oh no! Okay. How worried are we about scatter? Thoughts? Because, I mean, this is probably about as good as time as any to just slam this. Good news. No scatter. Never worried. I am a little worried that I just don't deal damage to these sods. Good to you. I do have a tail swipe available. And I will take 10 damage to get it in action. Nice. Very nice. Hello! How's it going? I've come to ruin your day. I don't have this thingy. Sorry, buddy, old pal. No. Crap. Now see, that is the proper amount of violence. These guys, as mythic units, they do get killing momentum if it's allowed. Like, if they're allowed to. They must first grow. Am I really about to just use 3 Mage Lock shots on this? Guess so. I guess we are. This is what we're doing. It's fine. I'm not at all bothered. Which is a straight up lie. I am lying to you. And I apologize. They'll die someday. Can't tell you when. Someday. They're going down. And we'll be here. I think these supports are going to kill this doggo. I don't even remember what died here. When the AI did it. Oh. You chose the other target. That was a graze at 18 from a support attack? I mean, they are using their ability correctly. They're supposed to put a whole bunch of defense on you and then heal you by converting it into strength, and you're supposed to hit real hard. It's meant to really be like a durable counterpunch type strategy, but I just don't like it. It's just a lot of buttons for the same result that everyone else gets by going Unga Bunga. When I play Industrious, I prefer the break beneath the endless tide type approach, you know? The endless defense. That's the fantasy I'm going for. Really? 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 I feel like I'm slowly losing my mind. Also, I gotta be honest, I expect a little more on the Swamp Troll. But maybe it's an enemy sort of thing. It has only fought. I think we brought it against the Fae. Other than that, it's only fought these Dawe. How does this not kill the ranged unit? Definitely might need to have a discussion about your weapon. We might need to discuss its impact and probability and value. What is left? What needs to be broken? For I shall break it. There you go. Now I'm going to go bonk this, which will reset my commands. Well, you know, for next turn. And Doggo's in the rear. With the gear. Can't quite reach it, so. Move up. Mark and shoot. The enemy flees, finally, jeez. Alright. Take the city. We shall migrate it. This is gonna hurt our econ, but taking over a Dowie city is a very Skaven thing to do. Klarak Bronzehammer has lost their throne city. He is down here in Keystone. And now, Karlach can begin the siege of Midwinter. Spring Vine Evocation, the Tremor Ritual, the Earth Shatter Engines, the Conqueror's Edict, undermine the walls. Everyone, get in here. Alright, Ikit. Oh, Ikit, my boy. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. Ikit shall begin the siege. Very similarly, Springvine Evocation, Tremor Ritual, Undermine the Walls, Earth Shatter Engine, Conqueror's Edict. And then everyone else shall come join him. And he shall back up to siege the Archon Gate, so nothing can reinforce. We do have a Free City army here. Oh, we have a lot of armies here. So we shall boost this. And this stack shall return home. Flee, flee. Return to Skavenblight to get help. Good. Great. We could attack this stamp. I think we're just going to wait. I mean, I don't think there's anything nearby that can reinforce them. At least I hope not. But we're wounded, you know, so we're going to chill. Congratulations, River of Soul. You have built everything. You're doing great. Black Chasm. We boosted out the wall, which is fantastic. Deathwing the World Breaker. It's unyielding. Ah! Hey, look, I didn't cast Seeker. This will give our range and skirmish units +1 range. I should have checked that. But it's fine. It is fine. We are fine. Victory is coming. Am I worried about the Fae? Not particularly. But they too are coming. Maybe we'll get a teleportation circle in the pocket. You know, just in case. Just in case. Thalor the Rat has been cornered. And now he shall be destroyed. I feel like I should fight this. We actually have not fought Thalor at all this campaign. But I think I'm going to be satisfied. What? No. Alright, fine. I'll fight him. There's just so much fighting left to be done. I did it again. Mother... Is it worth running Tremor Ritual if it causes you to break the game every time? That's a good question. Oh, the stack has been demoralized. It looks like they are coming at us. So we will wait. We will wait for them to make their aggressive choice. Ikit stack does not have a healer. Important to remember. I mean, Ikit has this, so he can pretend to heal, I guess, a little bit. Maybe they're not coming at us. It's hard to say. Oh, yeah. Screw you. Oh, there's not a spell jammer here. Nice shot. One shot, one kill. Sure. We'll go take care of that too. Technically, the mage locks can shoot a little bit farther now because of the the spell we just put on, which I should have put on a while ago, but it's fine. Just go then. All right, Ikit. Let's rock their worlds. Battle divination. No. I think we just double tectonic and laugh at them. Oh look, I also lost the Watcher. I wonder if they lost it in the exact same way that I did. It's fine. I'm not too bothered. None too bothered. Oh, low morale. Maybe cowardice is taking into effect. But now, you see I'm going to kill them. So. Not overly bothered. Uno. Music. Dos. I think the music gave up. Ah, well. The music may have given you up, but just know that I will never give you up. There's a kid outside screaming her bloody head off. Presumptively. Well, Future Fabe, if you could insert the music again. At least we have action sounds, so it won't be quite as awkward. Nice stun as well. Good job. Proud of you. Kind of. Oh look, it did scatter. I was like, maybe this will scatter and it'll be more helpful. And it did! Maybe this will scatter again. Ah. Not good enough. Oh. You know what? I could have done this first. I would have done so much more damage if I did that first. Oh well. Not important now. Suppose I could line this up. I haven't pressed this button yet. There you go. Good luck. Ah, not too shabby. Those guys stunned. Probably would have been able to do that if he wasn't stunned. If I had to guess. Bonk. Slowly, gently. This is how life is taken. Emphasis on slowly. Just one old blast at Ikit Claw. Hello. Bye. Friendly fire is a very Skaven thing, if we elected to do that, but I have not. I have said nothing of the sort. Don't come after me, Chief Warlock Engineer. That was an odd mixture of voices. Oh, that's not what your mother said. I was trying to think of what it reminded me of, and well, there it was. There it was. Whoop. There it is. Alright. GG. Thalor has been felled. The Watcher also felled. The enemy flees. But there is nowhere for them to run. Victory! You have crumbled the last defenses of Thalor the Eternal Tyrant, and cast him into the astral void, banishing him from this realm. Whatever schemes Thalor the Eternal Tyrant had in the works, none of them shall come to fruition. The last of his misguided troops flee to hide in the hills and woods. His angels, their spirits crushed by their false idol's yoke, now find themselves at your mercy. O glorious Chief Warlock Engineer. Whatever the future holds, Thalor is a thorn in your side no more. How shall we celebrate? Really? You're really doing this? I don't care. Congratulations. You get to live. I forgot it worked that way. Okay. So we're going to bring Ikit back to Skavenblight. Because, well, there's about to be a problem. Yoink. And he needs you. Then we shall bring Malice back to Skavenblight. Because there's about to be a problem. And then we shall bring this back to Skavenblight because there's a lot of units. Next turn. Here you go. Sit on that or something. Alright, Thalor's dead. Huzzah. The beast is felled. The putrid stump is in. How hilariously accurate. I made quite a lot of Skaven city names, because, like, I'm probably going to need some of these. Alright, these did not move. I don't know why. But let us purge them. Now, this is our domain, and not yours. I don't mind if they keep the dungeon stuff. It actually, again, very lore-friendly for this Skaven to take over a Dowie settlement. How do we get here the fastest? Why are we not going through here? Huh. So I'm a little confused. There are loads of his armies over here. But he's over here. And the game thinks the fastest way to get to him is to go through the overgrounds. I think it can't calculate because this is here. I mean, this is a pretty terrible terrain, too. I mean, there's Fog of War here. Maybe that's what his problem is. It depends where he's going. Like, is he going to pull another Blint on me? That would be so infuriating. We're just going to put this here. We're going to teleport it here in case we need it. Good job, City of Pillars. I'm proud of you. Hopefully we don't go through all of this. I don't think we need this many turns to hunt him down. We just did something like this in Total War with Aislinn, where I had to hunt down my my nemesis. It got to the point where I was just taking Aislinn's turn and then AFKing. And I have a feeling we're going to get to that point as well. Malice, more defense, please. Thank you. Ikit Claw! Not level 16 yet. Really? Really? Whenever he casts a spell, we gain Strengthened and Regeneration. Handle War. We'll make peace with the big ones. Actually, not true. I have a lot of war spoils. I shall make peace with them all. So mad at me, huh? Perhaps that wasn't my wisest choice. Whatever, I don't care. I don't care. You'll see things my way now. The way of Warpstone. Kind of wish there was an easier interface to do this with, but that's okay. Alright. Kind of cheating, isn't it? Yeah, I got Wrath of the Emperor, it's fine. Sandhild has crossed you. There are only 2 of you left, and I will kill you both. This war of ours is tiresome. Why are you yellow? You look like you have jaundice. Great fear of mine in real life. War has ended. Yeah, we did a lot of just diplomacy here. You know, diplomacy. Me telling people what to think. Why do you have jaundice? What did you do? I don't know. Would Ikit ever accept this? There is no allied victory. So I'm... Oh, wait, how does that work? Do I just win? If there's no allied victory. Surely I just win if there's no allied victory, right? And we can move on and be done with our lives. I think I'm going to have to spend a couple of turns hunting down Klarak. So I might as well... I don't know what battle he just won. I might as well kill Sandhild while I'm at it. I was getting closer. I think that's happening above world. Oh, what the fiddly fudge? Okay. So, I think it's faster for us to go through this teleporter and just hunt him down. I wish I had a slow. What tomes give slows? Order. The last order one, and there's one more. Oh, no, Burden of Guilt. It's both order, I think. The spreading fog of the Mistwalkers heralds the near beginning of the battle for Skavenblight. There is no eerie uncertainty, no doubt about the nature of the mists or the figures creeping within. The Duatha Day demand back what they deem rightfully theirs, and the Mistwalkers are their instruments of war. The time for negotiations has passed. How will you prepare for the final attack of the Fae? Join me in battle. You would do it on the teleporter. You know what? Changing plans. It was Deathwing and the Libarbian that repelled the foul Scourge of Spring in the first place. They will be here for the end. And Ikit Claw will claim his revenge against Klarak Bronzehammer. Alright, so let's make the perfect stack. I don't need Deathwing and the... Oh, this is the Gracer. I don't need them here. We can take the Gracer with us. So, Mr. Gracer. I'm just kicking out an Overseer. The Overseers have done well. I feel like I feel a little regret to kick one out, but... Join me in our battle. Oh, it is unfortunate that, that's how that works. Oh, right, this is my vassal. This isn't me. So I guess my teleportation mastery isn't working. That's okay. That's alright. That is A-okay. We're going to be keeping a close eye on him. Zap him to let him know I'm watching. Put the fear of the Great Horned Rat in him. Everyone else in the city. There you go. Alright, Deathwing. This has been captured. Surely he's not about to convert this into a new capital, right? Surely? I mean, I could prevent that. Grab the Artificer Overcharge for the Libarbian. Empire skill is available. Expansive Reach. Great. We're going to grab Expanded Governance. And I'm just going to auto this fight. It's not worth it. We shall burn Midwinter to the ground. We have fought Sandhild plenty. Nice sounds. And we shall raise it. As we have the others of the overworlds. Where is she? Why? Why must you be over there? It's fine. It's fine. We just have a little bit of a long episode. It's okay. That is all right. No? Nothing we haven't done before. And we haven't enjoyed before. I hope you're still enjoying. Let's bring this to an end. As the Mistwalkers lay siege to Skavenblight, an uncanny song creeps into the streets and homes of Clan Scryer. Come, naughty children, come out to cry. From Duatha you took with grief our fair lady's curl, accursed thieves. Your own scalps we will tear out, mangle, grind down, carve up, gouge and strangle. Forever you will die. To the dismay of your clan Scryer, even this terrifying song is charming the people. leading them outside the walls to a gruesome fate. 12 strength with an 80% chance. Even in their wildest enchantment, the people of Skavenblight cannot leave the city. Huh. Sure, why not? I don't care. Hey! Favorable Winds is in, very nice. I don't care. Alright. The final fight. It's going to be very anticlimactic if I auto-resolve this, isn't it? My fight is not with you, Faye. My fight is with the others of this realm. Okay. You have vanquished the Mistwalkers and ended their onslaught. The people of Skavenblight are rejoicing. In the meantime, you have withdrawn to your wizard's tower to return to the Curl of Elandra, which is now yours and yours alone. The relic of the Duatha Day intrigues and excites you, and spending more time attuned to it has revealed to you more of its secrets. Thanks to your victory, the realm must no longer fear the toll of seasons. So for this, our capital gets a bunch of stability, and we gain a buttload of Imperium, and we gain the Elandra's Chosen. This will allow us to take a hero and transform them permanently into the Scourge of Spring. Now, the main reason to do this isn't a fantastic unit, but it does give a global buff to the stack. So it's usually a good idea to have, like, at least one of them everywhere you're roaming out and about. Alright. I'm worried that they're going to take this and it's going to be a new capital. I don't... Does it work that way? I don't think it does. But I'm not going to take any chances. I don't think it does work that way. If I can auto this, I will, by the way. I don't think it does, but I'm also not 100% sure. Every way I've seen the AI restore their capital city is by building a new city. So, that's usually how it's done. Don't say I don't do anything for you, vassal. Okay. So we're burning this to the grounds. They have pulled out a legion to stop me. I'm inclined to not do anything. Sandhild is down here. She doesn't have a great force, but I think it's enough to win against this. Probably. Okay. The reason I went with favorable winds, I have how much? 1, 20, 40, okay. Favorable winds can give us more movement on the world map, and especially in water. So I'm going to put this on in the pocket, and we're going to see if we can chase down Klarak. I'm not overly keen on fighting many more battles, if I gotta be honest. Wow, Karak got this close. We're kind of done and dusted, if you know what I'm saying. I just want to find Sandhild and Klarak, punch them in the face, and claim my victory. Your health is suspiciously normalized. Kind of like the, I sacrificed this character type normalized. But that's okay. Oh, hey, look, Destined Conquerors. I mean, that's 100 gold and 100 mana. Do we feel like we need that? Not really. Would have been really helpful earlier, actually. Hey, remains. Burden of... She cast Burden of Guilt on me. The Black Chasm has been besieged. And she's actually destroying one of the gates this time. And Ralik has been destroyed. Or taken. So, I think we take our Deathwing. Our Deathwing and other forces. And we see what we can say to Sandhild. I haven't quite decided what to do for the Blint Saga, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be Astral related. And I can already tell that I'm going to miss Teleportation Mastery. It has been very good from the moment I've unlocked it until right here at the end. Klarak, come out to play. He's either... Oh, you know what? That would be so cool. So unbelievably risky, but so cool. Wait, is there a restriction word on this? Damn it. I was definitely going to just favorable whim spam to get Ikit alone to Cleric. Fine. Oh, you know what? Hold on, this might be the end. I think we can do it. Meanwhile... Sandhild, your frostling's terror upon this world has come to an end. The world's breaker shall show you the meaning of death. The inescapable end. That awaits all mortals. Did I just spend 200 mana and 65 casting points to get rid of precognition? You bet your butt I did. And I'm going to do it next turn, too. And then again, and then again, and then again. Probably. Pot shot! Bonus range is pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Everyone just keep running. Just keep running. As is skirmisher units. The Dragoons should be able to move through these plants nice and quick like. You know what I'm saying? Around, please. Thank you. Alright, Sandhild. This has been an interesting series. Because, I mean, you know, because we had to go for a full military victory, there's been a lot of fighting. Some excessive amounts with characters that fled like the craven dogs that they are. Blints. But, I think we've risen to the occasion quite well. Precog. Please don't crash. Please. I've rebooted the game twice already. I don't want to... I don't want to do it again. It is going to be... I am probably going to do the whole lost my mind laugh if this cycles end Deathwing. I will have officially lost it. It'll be over. There's no coming back from that. But of course, the whole point of this was to do a lot of fighting, to take a look at the Reavers and notate, experience, whatever you want to call it, how they are now before their rework. Which again, I said at the beginning, mostly just to say I know everything, apparently. I mean, I was just copy-pasting what they did with the Dark Culture. The Imperial Reavers, we have names now, I guess. The Imperial Reavers are going to be very much like the Reavers we experienced in this playthrough, just with a little bit extra sauce. We don't know what that sauce is yet, but hey, it'll be fun to explore. And then the Confederate Reavers, there we go. Federate Reavers. I want to keep calling them Confederate Reavers. I feel like that makes more sense, but maybe not. English is weird. The Federate Reavers are focused on alliances and vassals. I imagine that's in a more amenable way than the Cult of Tyranny. So maybe they won't be like exploring the whole hostage system more. Maybe they'll try and make it like alliances. What can you do in an alliance? Imagine they add like the hostage system for an alliance. That'd be so funny. You just start killing the AI's heroes, and it's like, I have a bunch of your people in my pocket. Would you like to join me? Goodbye, Sandhild. You deserve that. Bonk. That would be really funny. I think that'd be really hilarious. Probably not what it is, though. I don't know, maybe they'll... Alliances and vassals. Does that mean they're like overdriving the Rally of Lieges? It's kind of like an order thing right now. But they are reworking the tree too, so this would be a good opportunity to move it beyond the tree. I imagine it's going to remain the same. I imagine order is still going to be about vassals. We know they overhauled the tree, but I imagine it still has like, you know, the different affinities still have their associated roles. Maybe they just tried to expand them a little bit. Like, you know, how Shadow is death and cold and morale. Maybe they tried to expand the trees to be more like that. I am talking out of my booty. But we'll find out. In fact, you might even know already. I haven't seen the dev stream yet, because this is the day before the dev stream. So you have to let me know if past Fabe was right. Goodbye, Sandhild. You were annoying to fight. Not hard, just annoying. You have crumbled the last defenses of Sandhild and cast her into the astral void, banishing her from this realm. Whatever schemes Sandhild had in the works, none of them shall come to fruition. The last of her misguided troops flee to hide in the hills and woods. Her frostlings, their spirits crushed by their false idol's yoke, now find themselves at your mercy. O glorious Chief Warlock Engineer! Whatever the future holds, Sandhild is a thorn in your side no more. How will you commemorate this extraordinary victory? Uno. Dos. Tres. Quattro. Cinco. Seis. Karak Bronze Hammer, you may have thwarted Ikit Claw once before, but now you face your end. That was an alarming amount of movement. And to think, I picked up the Tireless Marcher. Why did I pick it up? Oh yeah, I picked it up to kill Sandhild. The very beginning, to stop her from, well, not the very beginning, but I think the 3rd episode or something, to stop her from taking the River of Souls. And now, we're using it to kill Karak. Now, of course, this does mean I cannot heal, so we should probably keep that in mind. But if everything goes according to plan, which it seldom does, we aren't going to need to heal anytime soon. Because we'll be done. We will have claimed victory. And this hour of my madness will be over. I'm mostly exaggerating. It hasn't been that bad. But yeah, my impression of the Reavers is more positive than it was going in. I had a pretty negative opinion of them, which I'm sure people could guess, could tell. And I still think they have, in their current state right now, so before their rework. You tectonic shattered me, you bitch! I forgot to cast turn 1. Before their rework, I still feel like they have a very significant flaw in that they really need the support of like a tome frontliner of some kind. And you could go even further to say that they also need to pick up like marks, various forms of marks. Again. And I mean, you don't have to, but it certainly does help. That's the wrong button. Here. So, I think the rework, if I had to guess, they're going to try and make them less one-dimensional. But I feel like if the Imperial Reavers are going to stay the same, then mostly the same. I feel like at least that variation will remain semi-one-dimensional. But we'll see, you know? Like I said, you probably know already. And if you don't, feel free to watch my last video. Well, wait. Planning ahead. The 2 videos ago. Because if everything goes how I have planned currently, the Erratus finale will be up before this. So episode 6 of this, and then the Dev Diary Dev Stream Breakdown, and then the Erratus finale, and then this finale. It's actually strange. I don't know if it's ever happened in such an order. Whatever, I don't care. We're moving up. That I've had so many series end back to back to back to back. Because we had the War Tales DLC, then we had Aisling, then we had Erratus, and we have this. All 4 series that were happening concluded all at the same time, pretty much. I don't really think that's happened before. I do have a game that I am thinking about starting, if I feel like I have the space. Because currently, he tried to seduce me. Huh, bold strategy. After this, the only series, there's not going to be any active series. This is the last one. So I'm going to be starting the Blint Saga. Will begin sometime. It could be next week. And I haven't fully fleshed out the details of that yet either. But that'll really be the only series going on. So I had plans for another one. Probably never guess either what it is. It's a secret. But, We'll see. Bathsheba's beginning on the 21st as well. No. Oh, Bathsheba. How do I fit Bathsheba in here? Did not consider that. Oh, great. It's Berserk. Take aim. Alright, Ikit. What have you got, bud? Blast them. Blast them! So I guess... Oh, man, that... it's not great for timing. I guess Bathsheba... Maybe Bathsheba goes live before this then. Maybe Eratus' ending gets delayed? Huh. I'll think about it. Anyway. It's only fair that Ikit Claw claims his revenge. Shank him! Oh, he can't be flanked. Fine. The Rat Ogre will get him. Deleted. Goodbye. Alafita Zane. Oh, I didn't press this button. That's fine. Here. Do this. I don't know where he got an architect unit. He must have borrowed it. From good old Raphael. Not that demons and Dowie get along at all. I think Bathsheba will be fun. I haven't actually done a playthrough of Cathay yet, so... I know a little bit about them, but this will be my first time. Although honestly, calling her a Cathay campaign is not entirely accurate. It's close, though, so it'll work for our purposes. Oh. Hey, Malice. Sorry, I was so focused on getting Ikit his revenge that I forgot about you. Which is a very Skaven thing to do. They're pretty self-centered. Almost entirely so. Almost. I'll actually be surprised if this Rat Ogre survives. Good job, Rat Ogre. You did great. The Bonebreaker lived to the end. Aw, I don't have teleport. Zap. The enemy flees. There is nowhere left for them to run. Victory to us. Victory to you. Victory to Ikit Claw. Like it's been a while since I've seen a military victory on this screen. A victor stands proudly upon the remains of their enemies. You subjugated this world through force, as the empires of the past did before you. When the dust settles, you will discover whether your cause was just, or if you merely fanned the flames of entropy. GG. Well, I think the biggest experiment, besides, you know, playing Reavers, and I think we did an okay job redeeming myself there. Still, the whole frontline thing is a disaster. But that aside, I actually kind of enjoyed them. The Seals. This is an anti-Seal campaign. Which, of course, just means that I was trying to kill everyone else before they claimed the Seals. I didn't feel stressed. Like, it did occasionally dictate, you know, my movements. Like, oh, Gubbin was the biggest example. He was getting points, so we split up. War on two fronts, GG. It went well. But I never felt like anyone was getting close. There was one instance, you know, I cut it out because it was an intern thing, where Sandhild held 5 seals, but she lost like 4 of them in one fell swoop. And the enemy wasn't even... This was just normal world threat. If this was high world threat, that'd be a very different story. Maybe, I don't know. My first seals campaign was a freaking disaster. I almost lost it. So I was kind of expecting something like that, but... I don't know. I don't know. I probably wouldn't do this again, though. It was interesting to test out, but I feel like it let the AI to just twiddle their thumbs. Like, there was a nice big old brouhaha over here for whatever reason. Thalor, Gubbin, and Klarak were all brawling it out. But everyone else is just like, you know, this Ikit fella's a problem. We don't care about the rest of us. Either way, GG. It was fun. Ikit Claw has proven worthy of ascension. You better believe that he has. I feel like Alchemist makes the most sense for him, but it's pretty awful. Maybe Artificer? Artillerist. While the Ascended Artillerist is in combat, at the start of the owner's turn, marked enemies are struck for 20 physical damage. Yeah, that's it. That's what we'll do. That seems so ridiculously strong. 15 points. I only have 8, though. Mika? Well, the reason why I was holding on to them is because I was curious if it would let me build up more points after this. And I think 8 is more than I had, isn't it? Huh. Maybe I'll just hold on to this. Let's keep this here, just in case. The real test will be, well, maybe the real test. The memorable test will be with Blint, the Blint Saga. If we can stack this up a little bit more. But, my friends, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed Ikit Claw's journey of conquest. All things considered, I think the Reavers have redeemed themselves in my eyes. I understand, though, why people wanted a rework for them. And I am actually quite excited to see how they are further expanded upon. Will they remain as one-dimensional as they are? Or will their new tips and tricks help them out? We'll see. Thanks for watching. Thank you for following the series. Thank you to the patrons and the channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you like to stay up to date with anything happening on the channel, feel free to join the Discord description down below. And I will see you next time as the Blint Saga continues in Tharu Kath, the Eldritch Realms. Bye-bye.